Select the correct answer. The domain, range, and intercepts of a function are shown. Which set of information could be characteristics of the function's inverse? Well, the thing is, when we're dealing with inverse, the domain and range switch. So the domain of the inverse is now x is greater than or equal to 3, and the range of the inverse is y is greater than or equal to -4. So if we take a look at that, see if we can narrow down any of our answers here. Again, the domain is going to be x is greater than or equal to 3, and the range is going to be y is greater than or equal to -4, and the only possibility is going to be that last answer there, and then the x-intercept would be 8, 0, and the y-intercept would be 0, -1. The graph of the function f is shown, the square root of x plus 1 minus 2. So we see that, and then the question says, which statement about function f is true? And it says the function f has an inverse because it passes the vertical line test. Well, the vertical line test tells us that something is a function, so it's not that answer. The function f does not have an inverse because its domain is not negative infinity to infinity. Not a true statement either. The function f has an inverse because it's 1 to 1, which is true. It is 1 to 1. Let's look at the last question. Oh, well, if the third option is true, then the last one's not, because it says the function f does not have an inverse because it is not 1 to 1. Well, it must then be this option right here. The function has an inverse because it's 1 to 1. It also has an inverse because it passes the horizontal line test.